Did you know? There's a whole community focused on modding Commander Keen, one of my favorite game series of all time, so you know what? I decided to check out a few of the mods, specifically mods for Commander Keen 4. Before we begin, however, let me give you a little tip if you want to check out some of these mods yourself. Most mods will not run if you just type in Keen 4e and run it. It will actually get stuck in the initial loading screen. At the beginning I thought that maybe the mods were just broken, you know? But what you're supposed to do is run ck4patch, which is bundled with most of the mods and provided with the pat file, which contains the actual mod. So for example, you type in ck4patch.exe, pat.pat, and voila! Works like a charm. First mod, Pequin or Pequin. It's a total conversion mod where the gameplay is based on the top-down world map view. It's a puzzle mod where your goal is to collect pellets in space mazes full of ghosts, bombs, and other hazards. It's really easy but has clunky controls, especially when trying to get into tight spaces. What I find particularly interesting, it's not only with this mod but a few others, is the music choice. The music tracks are the same that were used in a Windows 98 game called Dweep, but instead of the Windows synthesizer, we got the ad-lib version. Here, have a listen, have a comparison. The mod is pretty sweet and short, it just takes a couple of minutes to finish it and then off you go to the second mod. Vaal Keen. It's a crossover between Monster Bash and Commander Keen, complete with a whole Valentine's Day themed story. Gameplay wise, it plays like Commander Keen with the exception of the weapon being replaced with a slingshot and being all Halloween themed with sprinkles of love. And I never thought I'd hear an ad-lib rendition of What is Love, but here I am, listening to an ad-lib rendition of What is Love. No more. This one is quite creative, it's pretty much a total conversion, replace sprites, enemies, sounds. It's just a shame it's so damn hard though, as the slingshot fires slowly with a delay and shoots in an arc, so it's more difficult to fend off enemies. In the beginning there's actually no one to fight. The first few levels were just empty houses which you could explore for points, and that's pretty much it. And as a little bonus, yes, the paddle war game is also replaced by Skull and Bones. Charming. And the third mod I decided to check out is Zoltans Revenge, which is basically a new adventure, providing you with a new world that's really obsessed with crystal caverns and surprisingly silly villains. The gameplay is mostly kept the same as the original Keen 4, with the exception of new level mechanics like hovering enemies you can stand on, controllable movable platforms, closing and reopening crystals and whatnot. One level even stars Keen in a plane, but it's quite difficult to maneuver and avoid enemies, so I just rushed it. Just like Pequin, this one also uses the music from Dweep in some levels, but it also uses the same graphics for the drop replacement weird energy pellets, which I just noticed that there are some things that are commonly used in between different mods. And I tried to run a fourth mod, Psykeen, but well, it did not go too well, as you can see. That being said, playing these mods has been quite fun, and it's a breath of fresh air to an otherwise old game that I like. I didn't expect this game to have a modding community, After all, it never had any modding support or even a level editor, so it's actually pretty impressive what people can do if they just never give up and work hard to achieve their goals. If you want to try out some of these mods, I'll link in the description below where you can find them, and if you have ones to recommend, leave a comment down below. My name has been TRG, with a quick little video about Commander Keen mods. I'll see you next time. See ya!